Chapter 79. Two types of love for the Lord. Helena says, Yes, it's true, albeit with some horror. But the issue begins to become clearer to me, and I hope that I will see it even more clearly in time. But tell us, dear friend, how this now happens, that I now love your Great One even more strongly, but my heart is free of pain. For since I now know from you that such a love is no burden, but only a virtue above everything else necessary to every person in the face of God, the now much stronger love no longer causes me any pain in my heart, and all trepidation in my breast is as if blown away. Oh, tell me where such a thing can find its reason. Mathael says, But dearest, that is as clear as day. Previously, you had a consuming fear, because your heart surrounded a God with love, which according to your foolish religion was presented as extremely damnable. But now you have learnt to see your old stupidity tangibly, and you have recognized the will of God at its source, and now see that such a love must be the first and greatest virtue of every person. And so it is quite easily comprehensible why your love no longer causes you any pain in your heart, but necessarily only the sheerest opposite. Don't you understand such a thing on your own? Helena says, Oh, yes, now I understand it well. But without this explanation of yours, the thing would not have become fully clear to me for a long time. Ah, now I am in order. Mathael says, Well, if you are now in order, then you will then not need to learn much more. The just growth of love in your heart will give you the missing parts. But now enjoy also the magnificence of this day that the Lord gives us in abundance from his endless love, wisdom, and power. For after us, thousands of idle years will pass again, and the people will never again see the magnificence of such a day. Uran says, There, noble friend, you have spoken very truly. Such an extension of the day in the evening is wonderful beyond all measure and extremely memorable. Such a thing would stand out less in the morning, in that people in the Pontus area have often noticed that not rarely 1, 2, or 3 suns rose one after the other before the true sun, and thereby created a significant prematurity of the morning. Such a morning apparition was also very interesting and strange, but not as much by far as this extension of the evening now through the pores in the firmament of a sun that is quite identical to and equally bright as the natural one. Yes, such a thing, as far as I know, has never been experienced and will only be experienced again with great difficulty. But the actual strangest thing about this apparition is, nonetheless, the visible stars in the east. And yet these, in a way, divinely artificial stars seem no weaker than the natural ones. Tell me, dear friend, are they seriously natural stars, Or are they also just false stars? It is certainly already time that the stars should take to the firmament. But why only in the east alone? And why not in the whole sky? Mathael says, "Friend, that has actually been touched upon once today, but you will have missed it, and so I want to explain it to you as well as I have understood it."